LeBron James, the star of the NBA, who's probably kind of dimming out. But I say his overall level, NBA 2K level, he's probably at a 93, 95. So that make him one of the top in the game. He's still probably top 10 in the NBA right now. LeBron James is going to free agency. So LeBron James has the chance to join back to the Miami Heat. He has a chance to join with the Spurs. He has a chance to join with a lot of different teams. So, Dogon, do you think LeBron James should try to catch up with Michael Jordan's championship rings, or he should just give it up, relax, and go out like Dr. J and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and just relax and just let it just roll out? How do you
I
feel
think
about that?
I think he's gonna keep trying. I think he's gonna keep trying for this Jordan thing, for this GOAT thing. Um, rumor is he might sign for 2 or 3 more years. Can you believe that? I'm just, I just can't understand this. The longevity, he's playing the longevity game at this point. He can't win because there's so much. It's so obvious that he's had more years and more opportunities to win these 6. You know, even if he somehow won 7 rings, it would still be like, bro, but it took you 25 years to do that. So it's not really feasible. You know, it's not an efficient, it's not an efficient 6 or 7 in that point.
Yeah.
So I don't really see him beating him when it comes to rings, but he's going to try to add as many as he can to pad his stats, because that's all he does is pat stats. So he's going to continue to try to outdo Jordan, outduel Jordan. And his best bet now is this longevity thing. So having the most in this, having the most in this, or whatever. And he's trying to keep it going to the point where his stats are unreachable. And I put unreachable in air quotes, because honestly,
Mhm.
bro, if you score 28 points a game for like 24 years in a row, I don't know who's going to beat that.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to beat that. So even these guys like Luka and all these guys that's going crazy, eventually they're going to break down because they're not on Labalco, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And this is my thing, dog, with this dude, man. You can't tell me that this is normal stuff. Like, I don't care about all this. He spent $1 million on his body every year and all this whoop de whoop. This guy never gets hurt. And it's not that I'm wishing injuries on him. He never
Yeah.
gets hurt, like ever.
Yeah.
And the guy's a tank. And he's still running up and down the court with 20-year-olds. I
Mm.
just saw something with T.O. He's 47 years old. He just ran a 4.4,
Yeah.
unofficially. But, that's
That's still
cool.
good.
But yeah, but he's running in a straight line, and he's not out there competing every down with young guys that are 20. So LeBron could still shoot well, run fast, or whatever for his age, but to still be competing for an 82 game season, then postseason, then Olympics, and all of this stuff in between. I call BS on this guy's longevity.
Yeah.
I'm calling that. I think that there's some enhancements going on. But overall, where do I think he's going to end up going? I think he might end up going to Phoenix. I think he's either staying in LA or going to Phoenix. I think that's the play. I think they tipped their hand whenever they said that Bronny turned down all of those workouts and he's only working out for the Lakers and the Suns. So I think he's going to do that. The Lakers are currently in negotiations with Dan Hurley. He's the coach of Connecticut. They won the last 2 national championships. They whooped my Hurricanes a couple years ago. Very efficient, very good basketball. So that's a good hire, way better than JJ Redick,
Oh yeah,
who's
definitely.
who's
That big
LeBron's
step.
boy.
Yeah.
So if the Lakers end up signing this Hurley guy, then I don't think LeBron might stay. So we'll see what goes on with Lebanon, man. He's always making the offseason interesting. So what are your thoughts, though, on LeBron James? Where do you think he'll go? And on top of that, do you feel like all of this stat padding is going to help his legacy?
You know what? I think LeBron James should go to the Spurs and change his position. Because if LeBron James go to the Spurs, and so he got Greg. This is way we've been talking about. He's missing a coach and a general manager that won't listen to him. I think it's time for LeBron James to give up all rights that he have. He can only make one request, and that's for his son. And that's the only thing he got on his Christmas list. He need to take a back seat and just sit down. So if he do that, I can see him changing the dynamic. So if he goes to the Spurs and play the point guard position, and they go to the finals and they win, that's going to change up everything. That's going to put them back in like Jordan, LeBron right here. To me, it will, because he can say, okay, I went to a new team. I'm playing with a sophomore and some supporting cast. I'm at a new position, actually, but it's a position he's been playing for the longest at point guard. Correct. So this is kind of like, this is going to be the flip side of the Showtime Lakers, where Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the old person and Magic Johnson is younger. Now you got a point guard at LeBron James, who's the old person, and Wembanyama is the young person. So that dynamic, that's the only place I see him going that he won't get pushed back for, and he'll be not on our age, but the people probably 10, that's 5-10 years younger than us. They're gonna be like, okay, LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan, because he took a young team, he took a sophomore, and they went straight to the NBA Finals and stuff. So and they won a championship. So that's the best move I see for LeBron James going, because everything's already set up. He could trust Greg Popovich to make the right decisions. So that's what I feel. And another thing about LeBron James needs to get his shoe game up. Like, no one has talked about, like, when Michael Jordan was in the league and Michael Jordan was up there, like the Jordans was like number one. It was no oh yeah, I'm gonna go get this. Oh yeah, like LeBron James' shoes is like, it's not even really talked about. It's down there. It's I don't even know how to explain it, but like Jordan is at a different level than my LeBron James shoes. So I think he should also work on his marketability to keep it flowing after after he got the league, because his shoes are what, I don't know what he got, because he's a friendly guy and he does this, he does that. It's just his shoes ain't kicking it like Jordan was. You know what I'm saying? Nobody fighting over no LeBron James or nothing like that shoes. So I think that's the goal for LeBron James is go to Greg Popovich. I want to go nowhere else. I'll say LA or go to the Spurs, and that's it. So that would be my move.
Yeah, and to touch on the fact where, all right, so Jordan played 15 seasons total, and LeBron's on season 21. He's going to be in season 20. He's not a kid anymore. Like, his brand of shoe is done. So post retirement, you know, I'm sure he's still going to be coming out with shoes. Hopefully he changes it up. But Kyrie's shoes look tougher than LeBron's shoes, and Kyrie don't even have as many shoes as LeBron. But some of Kyrie's shoes look tough, man. It's just LeBron does not his shoes. He had a few pair that I thought looked tough, but overall, it didn't get the streets going crazy like you mentioned.
No,
and that was just a different time, honestly. With culture, shoes, there's too many options now. If there was only, 3 signature shoes, people would be buying a lot of LeBrons. But even when LeBron was coming out with his shoes initially, The wave was kind of there, but when people had them on their feet, you didn't feel it.
Yeah.
You just didn't. You didn't feel it. And but when them Jordans on the feet, bro,
Oh
it's
yeah.
elite. It's elite
Yeah.
stepping. You know.
Yeah. The foam
It's
posits, because you got to
yeah.
think back of when Jordan, you had the foam posits, you had the Scottie Pippens, you had the Sean Kemps, you had the Grant Hills. Who else you had? You had Deion Sanders, Ken Griffey Jr.'s, and what else was shoe you had to have? I think that's it.
Dion too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad Dion came back out with those things because I'm a copper pair.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I always wanted those, but old boy was not gonna buy that.
Yeah.
He was not gonna buy that. I got some, but I did cop a pair of the Sean Kemp, the Kamikazes, bro. Yeah, I got them. Yeah, I got them things. So yeah, I got to get the Dion's next, and I think it was the 11s, the Jordan 11s. Hold on, I think those was like the hardest ones, bro. Yeah, that's the 11. The Space
one was
Jam
like
one.
90, 96, 95. Was it? No, it was like 97 or something like that. The Jordan 11s. But I don't know. During a 96, 97 period, those were all.
95, 96.
Okay, yeah.
95, 96, the 11s came out.
That period.
But yeah, man, those things is cool.
Yeah. So LeBron James,
I
do not
always
have
wanted
that.
a pair of those.
Yeah.
No, not even close. So, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. There's been some pairs of Yeezys that look tougher than some of LeBron's shoes. So that wave, he missed that boat, man. He's just gonna have to reinvent himself. But honestly, the podcast shows that he's doing, all the talking that he's doing, he's just in my opinion, he's digging a bigger hole for himself as far as a personality of someone that's like not really like, he comes off really fake, bro.
Yeah.
And just yesterday, just not yesterday, but just this past week, he's sitting there praising Kyrie, going crazy. He's the most skilled basketball player I've ever, like, come on, bro, the most skilled ever. And like, what are we doing? Even though no fight on Kyrie, but he's just gassing him up to be on the right side of things. What you gonna say?
You know what Michael Jackson and all of them used to do? They did, the less interviews you do, the more mystique you got around you, the more legendary you are. So the more you talking, the more you want to be liked and stuff, you lose that mystique. You lose that aura.
Right.
So it's like he's somebody granddad talking.
Right. But he's such a narc, bro. He's such a narcissist that he has to give his narrative.
Yeah.
And because the only thing he did this podcast for was to put a narrative out there that would help his GOAT argument. So the whole thing with JJ Redick, with him talking about, I was never on a super team. What? Yes, you were, bro. I was never on a super team. Oh, we only had minimum guys. So I don't care. You got minimum guys. Oh, well, somebody got hurt. He's just on there making excuses. Yeah. So for him, so for me, he's just not solid enough to be doing all these things that we're asking of him.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you what, we'll see where he goes. The Spurs is an interesting one. I don't think he's going to do that. I don't want him tarnishing Wembanyama's eventual Hall of Fame career. I don't, because even though AD's going to the Hall of Fame, I don't like how AD became after he got exposed to LeBron. So I don't need that happen to Wembanyama.
Man, AD was a whatever. Like, he wasn't going to go to the Hall of Fame. He was probably going to go. He was a what if. Like, I don't even know how to explain what we.
No, I feel like, so here's
who you would be.
Yeah, no. Here's my thing with AD. AD was always this good, so LeBron didn't make him better.
Yeah.
So and so with I mean, if he stayed at the Pelicans and they still got, and they started doing things, who knows what would have happened, or if he went somewhere else. My thing is that AD, he is, in my opinion, a Hall of Fame talent.
Yeah.
And he would have been that regardless. Now, would he have had a championship or whatever without LeBron, with all the collusion and weird stuff? Who knows? But I still like Anthony Davis's game, because you can't knock the guy when he's out there running and getting 35 and 15.
Yeah.
So, but hey, man, we'll see. But hey, guys, let us know down in the comment section. All right. Where do you guys feel as though LeBron James should go next? And honestly, do you feel like him staying in the league this long is actually helping him out in this GOAT debate? Let us know down in the comment section. But until the next time, guys, until the next episode, this is the Keep On Moving podcast show with Leo Maceo and Dogon SS Skirt. And we'll catch you guys in the next time. Peace.